Hey, what's up guys? I'm gonna film a Q&A today. I know that I usually just post fitness stuff, but I had some questions and some people that wanted to know a little bit more about me, so I thought, hey, that's the point of YouTube and social media, right? So let me share a little bit about me, what I've been through, a little bit of my experiences, and if it helps people, then hey, great, that's what this channel is about, right? So first question is, how long have I been lifting? Hard to put an exact date on it. I started lifting when I was like 10 years old, 9, 10. I actually started lifting because I was going through a difficult time. I moved schools a lot when I was young, and I was actually getting bullied in this new school that I went to at this kind of like age where I had a lot of emotions. You know, you're going through puberty and you're going through this new environment, so I kind of was frustrated a lot of the time, and what I ended up doing was just doing like a set of push-ups, set of pull-ups here and there, and that kind of started my love for fitness. I just felt like no matter what I did, the gym and my health and my fitness level were gonna come into play, right? I wanted to be successful. I wanted to move well. I wanted to operate well as a human being no matter what I did. So the gym was always there as that type of incentive. And after a long period of, just doing my own workout and stuff like that, around 11, 12, 13, I started getting into tennis. And during that period is actually, I remember one day specifically, it was super rainy out, we couldn't play tennis, and we ended up going to this local gym that they had an affiliate program with. And literally in that one day, I was like, oh, I realized I didn't really like tennis that much, first of all. I was kind of just doing it because my friends were doing it. But number two, I found my love for the gym in that one session. And ever since then, I started going there consistently. And it's just been a process ever since, I'm not gonna sit here and tell you that I've always gone to the gym or I've always been on my routine, but what I found is honestly less is more. And finding a schedule and a routine that you can fit into your life that makes it easy to stick to your fitness goals is really, that's the bread and butter. That's where you can get most of the benefits, and that's really where, if you focus your effort there, you won't feel burnt out. And you can make fitness something that's a part of your lifestyle rather than something that you look as like, oh shit, I don't want it to take over my lifestyle. Just my 2 cents. Anyway, next question. How much do I bench press? That may be the most common question that anybody gets asked in the fitness industry. You know what? I actually don't do a ton of benching anymore. Bench press for me is not the exercise that gives me the most bang for my buck in terms of pressing movements. I'd rather do weighted dips, incline presses, shoulder presses, things like that. Also, my chest grows quite easily. One of the reasons that I don't bench anymore is I actually benched a fuck ton when I was little. I used to bench like every workout was bench day, every workout was chest day. I'm sure some of you are still doing that. I've definitely been there. I think any guy that wanted to look like Arnold Schwarzenegger at any point has done exclusively chest days for at least a little while. I was like 11, 12, 13, and I was benching like every workout. I got up to like 185 pounds when I was 13. Yeah, 185 pounds for a couple reps on flat bench. That was like my young PR. And then after that, I actually developed a lot of shoulder issues, which is another big thing that I'm passionate about actually, because I did way too much pressing. Training like an idiot, training like a dumbass, training like, dumb meathead that just wanted to get big, led me to get a lot of injuries. So now what I do is I tell people don't focus on just pressing, because I've been there and I know that it really doesn't help you in the long run. I think that having a holistic fitness program that fits all of those different components, pressing, pulling, lower body, core, all of those different aspects of the body should be trained. And so when we focus just on bench, I think we can get a little bit sidetracked, because it's just like, oh, what are your bench numbers? And that's all really anybody cares about, even though the functionality may not be there. These days, I could probably throw on 185, 225 and rep it out for a couple reps. I don't focus on flat bench very much. Next question. What weight am I? I am pretty light actually. I'm like 155 pounds, 150 to 160. Depending on where my body fat levels are and depending on if I'm bulking, cutting, little things like that. But yeah, that's usually the range that I sit into. A lot of people think I'm like 180, 185 pounds. I'm definitely not 185 pounds. This may just be my personal experience, but I found that if you're staying lean, you're actually not going to be a huge weight. For me to get over 170, 180 and to still stay this lean, I think it would be pretty damn near impossible unless I was gonna go on some type of performance enhancing drug, which is not what we do on this channel. I was a light, skinny kid when I was younger, so maybe, that affects my weight a little bit. Next question. What do you love? Interesting question. What do I love? You know what? Let me just show you what I love. This is what I love right here. My dog, Caesar, he's pretty cute. I like him a lot. My parents, my family, I don't know. I love it when people take responsibility. I love it when people are genuine. I love it when people are real. You know, I just feel like we fake a lot of the interactions that we go through. So realism in this day and age is something that I really treasure. And if you see any hair on me, it's this asshole. Dad's shooting a video. Yes, very cute. Very cute indeed. Oh, so sweet. I love pushing myself, to be quite honest with you. I love proving people wrong. That's a big one. I love defying the odds. I like I don't know, maybe it's just my extremist mindset, but whenever somebody tells me I can't do something, I really love it. I kind of thrive off of that. So like, you know, I was never a distance runner, so getting into long distance runs and going for like 10, 15 mile runs when nobody thought I kind of could, and even when I was kind of like, I don't know if I'm capable of this, that was actually a really rewarding experience. Going to the gym, pushing yourself, persevering. Finding something out about yourself is something that I really, really love. So when I go to the gym, when I go on a run, when I even meditate, those experiences for me really allow me to get clarity, peace of mind. Those are some things that I really love. Meditation, mindfulness, good books, business books, mindset books, good movies. I love movies, why not? Good TV shows, anime. Fuck yeah, I love anime. What else? I think those are all the big things that I love. All of you. I love all of you. I love my friends, my family. Yeah, that's the most important thing. Next question. What led you to your way of thinking? What led you to question the universe? What led you to start on your path? I think we all have experiences in our life that kind of push us outside the boundary of what maybe we're ready for, maybe what we know, maybe what we've come to accept, and maybe what our conditioning has laid upon us. So, you know, I think I've been through, you know, those experiences and had my fair share of them as well, of course. Those are really the biggest things that I feel like have moved my way of thinking. It's just like you go through these experiences that kind of jar your sense of reality. And then you are left with this new open space where you can think about things maybe in a new way. So yeah, I think that's one of the biggest things. Hardship, going through shit. Honestly, I think that may be the biggest thing to fuel your mindset. And because we always hear like, you know, think and grow rich, the way you think, controlling the negative thoughts in your mind. I think those are all having and deserving of a place. But if there's nothing to push you to kind of open your mind, then I think you know what I mean? There has to be a cause to have the effect. So the effect of the opening of the mind, the cause for that, I think, is that you have to be hungry. You have to genuinely want answers. You have to kind of not accept the first thing that you're given. Maybe, you know, as crazy as it may sound, maybe not accepting the first thing a history textbook tells you, maybe not accepting the first thing a professor tells you. And just having an open mind to accept that these are all ideas that people have proposed, and that we can all be open-minded and pick and choose kind of what we want to listen to, where we should put our energy, and what's really important. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. You guys have good questions, fuck. Goals in 2020. What are my fitness goals? What are my life goals? Fitness goals, my fitness goals don't fluctuate a ton. I'll be honest with you, at this point of my training, I feel like I have done a lot. I have pursued strength training. I have done a lot of yoga and worked on my flexibility. I've worked on my endurance, you know, a lot of these different aspects. So for me, I think it's just an optimization, finding the right balance of all these different key ingredients, and then just finding the best routine that works with me. I find more in 2020 and more into the future, I've just been kind of listening to my body and what it kind of feels like doing. As crazy as that sounds, it doesn't mean that I don't go to the gym, that doesn't mean I don't work out. It just means, like, you know, if I feel like stretching today, and if I feel tight, if I feel like, you know, I want to do a heavy workout today, whatever my body's kind of feeling, I'll use that as a gauge to see, you know, where I'm at and where I want to go. Other goals for 2020, be leaner. I think I want to do another cut coming into summer, so that's gonna be really fun. See how lean I can get and kind of, you know, improve upon last year. Goals as far as business goes outside of fitness, well, obviously I've been starting this personal training business, so that's been going really well. So my goal is to expand that and help as many people as I can with their fitness and health, and not just get in good shape, but also help them feel better, you know, move better, lead better lives, be more thoughtful when they go about their experiences. Create a little bit more time for myself and my friends and my family. I feel like, for those of you that don't know me personally, I just finished my business degree. During that time, it was kind of like a very chaotic point in my life. I was finishing this degree, but I was also trying to work on my fitness business. And now I'm going into this fitness business, and I'm trying to build it up from the ground up. So schedule and exhaustion have not been on point, let's say, but I'm hoping to improve it going into the future. But hey, you only get one life, right? This is my time in my life where I feel like, you know, I got energy, I got drive in me every day to go after what I want. So fuck yeah, let's make it happen. How to fit meditation in my lifestyle more effortlessly, something that's integrated kind of easier. I had a question actually from a buddy of mine. He got into meditation recently, which I absolutely love. Big condoner of meditation, just creating some space for yourself every single day to have some peace of mind and reflective thought. Number one, I need to film a longer video on meditation, because meditation is a long-winded topic. I mean, there's a myriad of ideas that we can go about it. There's movement meditation or stillness meditation. And beyond that, in movement meditation, there's tons of categories like yoga, tai chi, qigong, even certain type of bioenergetic and grounding exercises can be viewed as movement meditation. I would say even lifting to a certain degree, swimming. You can incorporate all of these meditative ideas into whatever practice that you choose. Now remember that idea, because I'm going to come back to it later. So continuing on that non-movement meditation side, we have open-eyed meditation, closed-eyed meditation, meditation where you're trying to fix your attention on a specific spot and focus on that, cultivating longer levels of attention. You know, social media in this day and age, we're just so used to scrolling, just getting flooded with emotional feedback. So I think meditation from that very practical standpoint makes a lot of sense. So that's one meditation technique a lot of people find helpful. Another one is guided meditations. You can do a guided meditation in the morning. Just look up one on YouTube. You can do one at night when you're going to sleep. That kind of leads me to my next point, and something that I was talking about a little bit earlier, and that the meditative state of mind can really be applied to any situation that you want. The meditative state of mind is a state of mind of stillness. It's a state of oneness. It's a state of clarity, right? We're feeling very empathetic. We're feeling very connected to all things, but at the same time, we don't have this noise in the back of our head that is constantly berating us and distracting us and saying all this type of shit, right? So that type of state, once cultivated in a meditative setting where you've controlled the environment, you can then take it out of that setting and move it into whatever aspect of life that you want. So say you're even just studying. You're just studying and you're like, fuck, I'm really tired. I've been studying for an hour. And maybe you just put your book down for a second, put your paper down, and close your computer screen. And that is honestly one of the best times that I would find to meditate. Find those points in your life where you're a little bit stressed, and maybe just take out 5 minutes. 5 minutes to empty your mind and let all those thoughts that you've been thinking about go. And then you'll find that you feel refreshed. Maybe you even focus on your breathing in that time, and your cortisol and all your stress goes down. And then when you get back to work, you've kind of gone through this reset process where you've recalibrated what your goals are, you've recalibrated what you're here to do. And in that state, you're able to work longer, you're able to work harder, you're able to provide better insights to people, you're able to better connect with people. And so that's really what I want to tell you to do, man. Find a meditative technique that works for you, that you can implement in your daily lifestyle, and then practice it until you can put it into the rest of your life. And really what you'll find then is anything can be used as a meditation. You can be having somebody scream at you and it's almost like a meditation, because you're forcing yourself to try to stay present and try to stay clear no matter what circumstances. And that really is the heart and soul of meditation, in my personal opinion. So yeah, guys, I had a ton of fun actually filming this Q&A. I'm gonna do more lifestyle stuff and, you know, just more personal stuff going into the future. I hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, if you learned something, and leave me any questions that you have down below. I may be doing another Q&A in the future on YouTube or on Instagram, and I would love to hear your questions. So that's it, guys. I will talk to you all very, very soon.